So this is a video about you being the master of your own thoughts, like about being in control of what you're thinking, about picking up on your thoughts when they turn negative or like self-critical. Like you've just got to be mindful. That's like my word of the year, mindfulness. I didn't really believe in like mindfulness like before like before um coming off my tablets and stuff. I don't know what coming off my tablets did. It was like a spiritual awakening or something. So it was kind of good and like the worst thing that's happened ever. Um, I suppose you've got to take the good with the bad. And if you get into situations where you want to go places and like you've got this like feeling that's stopping you, so what I get that feeling a lot. It's like an anxious, it's like you going on a roller coaster for the first time or something, and like you get that like nervous, excited, like sicky feeling. And then you have this like you're toing and froing in your brain, like you want to go, and then you're like, nope, nope. Um, so well, that's what I do anyway. So what I've been doing is I've just been pushing myself to the limit. And it's not actually being as bad as what I think. Well, whatever that thing thinks. It's to do. It's not your hippocampus. It's your. I've been doing my research, but I'm going to do a nervous system part two. Um, it begins with H. It's not your hippocampus, but it's close to your hippocampus. That controls like your dopamine, and your dopamine is the one that if you've got too much dopamine, which I think I've got, it it kind of I think that's what makes you alert and things like that and stuff. I really do need to do my homework on it. But yeah, it's to do with that. You fight and flight. Because it's all to do with your central nervous system. Like if somebody had an accident and it got the not the hippocampus but the other thing. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it's called. Um, but yeah, if it got that, the person wouldn't have any fear of anything. There's been studies done, there's been research done. So if you remove that part, not saying remove, you can remove it from your brain, like, but if that part was damaged in any way, the feelings of fear are they're non-existent. Um, so I think that this bit of your brain can also be rewired to like not to be frightened and stuff and to like lay more dormant because if you take control and master your own thoughts and master your own life, then um, jobs are good immediately because you're in control. And I know it's hard. It's hard just thinking. Well, you feel. I've been feeling awful like before I'm doing these things like to the point where like I'm nearly in tears and stuff. But when I've actually done it, it's nothing. It's just it's getting to the point. It's getting to the point of doing it, and then when I've done it, it's fine. It's the lead up to things that my nervous system's finding like intolerable at the moment. I went for a run yesterday. I don't know if my trauma's releasing, but I went for a run, and it was quite hot. But do you know when you cry and like trauma releases and you're like that and you can't get your breath. So that's what it was like when I came back from my run. It was like I thought I'd like got heat stroke or something, but I think it's trauma releasing because it's like a nice kind of feeling that's happening when it does that. And it's been doing it today as well. So hopefully my trauma's releasing. And my back pain will go soon. Because I've had that for like 2 years now and it's way too long. I know people have back pain, and if you do, then you know how much it affects you and stuff like that. Um, but if you haven't found a solution to what your back pain is, maybe it's trauma. I put everything down to trauma. I'm going to do I keep saying I'm going to do videos, and the videos that I'm saying I'm going to do, I am going to do them. But it's like trying to get your life back together and like do things like on on track kind of thing. I don't know. I just thought I'd do this video anyway. if you want to see my new videos, please subscribe. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thanks for all the messages. I appreciate every single one. And if we can help anyone, one person, then that's all. That's all I'm doing these videos for. To get information out there and stuff on antidepressant withdrawal, and even the trauma before going on to the tablets and things like that. Because if you can get to the root problem of if you're depressed or anxious, or if you can get to the actual root problem, because there's a root problem, you're not just born and then you've stamped and you've got depression. There's something that's caused you trauma to feel like this and want to feel better. So but you've got to look deep inside, and that's it's a lot. So but if you follow me on my journey, you can see how far I've come. Because I'm doing pretty well, really, to say it's been only a year since I did my first video. Don't get me wrong, I still feel shit every day, but I'm pushing on, because there's not really much else I can do apart from be consistent, because consistency is key. So have a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing. Thank you for watching my videos. Tune in, subscribe for more. Thank you.